Okay, it's been 30 days and take a look at that still. Look at those second hands. It looks like the Grand Seiko is just a hair fast after 30 days. And this is just absolutely an amazing watch. If you follow my channel, you know several years ago I proclaimed the Seiko Shogun the best watch ever, and I stand by that. In the $1,000 price range, you cannot beat that watch. But mine was a little bit slow, and I don't like a watch that's slow because you have to reset the time, recalibrate the minute hand. It's just a pain in the neck. And let's face it, the reason you have a wristwatch, at least the reason I have one, is to tell the time. I don't buy them for fashion statements. I use them in my work, and a lot of the things I do are time sensitive, so I like a watch that's accurate. And this watch, after 30 days, you can see the second hand there, calibrated with the Apple Watch, is just spot on. And this is just absolutely amazing. The other thing that makes this watch really special is it's better than than any mechanical watches, and it's better than quartz watches. And let me explain why. Quartz watches, you have to open them up somewhat to replace the battery. That is not good if you want a waterproof watch. You don't want every couple years somebody opening it up to put a battery in and risking the seal. On a mechanical watch, a typical auto wind watch, it's not that accurate, so you have to reset the time periodically, and that requires you to unscrew the screw-down crown, which again is wear and tear on that screw-down crown, which is another possible entry point for water. So this spring drive here, you don't have to open it unless you have a month with less than 31 days. Then you have to open it to change that date. But other than that, the time is so accurate that you don't have to mess with it. To me, that is a big plus. Also, the spring drive movement has less moving parts. It doesn't have an escapement with that back and forth jerking action that causes wear and tear, that causes servicing to have to be done more often. This movement will be accurate for 35 to 50 years without even needing to be serviced because of the design of the movement. So there are a whole lot of reasons why this watch is superior to, for example, Rolex movement. It's just, the list goes on. So here we've got a modern timepiece that has all the best attributes of a mechanical watch and a quartz watch without the downsides of either. Of course, you don't have a battery in this watch that has to be replaced like you do with most quartz watches. The regulating mechanism in this watch is very reliable, so you don't have to worry about that failing. So it's just a tour de force as far as benefits, and it is just, as I've said in my previous videos, it's super comfortable on wrist because it's titanium, and that titanium is more rugged than the stainless steel that, for example, Rolex uses. So again, another advantage. The advantages go on and on. I'll have a link in my video description to the full rundown as to why this watch is superior to any mechanical watches out there, including Rolex, Omega, Patek Philippe, any that you want to mention, superior to all of those. And of course, they make different styles. If you don't want a dive watch, they make other styles. The Snowflake is a great compromise between sport and dress, sort of like the Rolex Datejust is. It's a more middle-of-the-road watch if you want something that's really versatile. And then they have GMT models. They have a chronograph model that is far superior to the Rolex chronograph. So take a look at the full line of watches that Grand Seiko has and pick out the one that's right for you. Get one, and it will become your daily, everyday used watch. I mean, this is not a watch you should buy to pack away. This is a watch you should buy to use every day and enjoy. And that second hand is just mesmerizing. So let me know what you think. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll give you some more updates. This is the 30-day update. I'll give you some more updates as I move along with this watch.